The following may contain language which will be offensive to some people and inappropriate for children. Still here? Then pour your favorite beverage and let's get this fucking show started.
Fantastic Forum, assemble! You're watching Fantastic Forum, the premier show about comic books and your live weekly conversation about entertainment and geek culture. We are the Fantastic Forum, coming to you live and direct from the Hall of F. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, as the case may be, depending on where you are in the world. And if you're not, you stick with us. We'll help you take it up a notch. You have the usual suspects in the building. First, he is our riddle inside of Enigma, trapped in Chinese finger cuffs. You don't know him. You love him anyway. He's our silent assassin, Jay.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, indeed? Next, he is our intrepid senior reporter. He's next in line for the cowl. He is our resident Dark Knight detective. It's Oz.
Yeah, all that.
Okay, we will take that delay. Next, he is the backbone, the pillar, the strength of Fantastic Forum, our nigh invulnerable brawler and resident strongman, Moses Magnum.
What's up?
What's up? As for myself, my name is Lawrence Young. They call me Mary Young. Welcome to Fantastic Forum. We got a great show for you today because we are going to be talking to you all about Marvel DC's crossover, Deadpool / Batman #1. So we'll be talking about that book, plus a lot of other stuff, whatever else it is that you all want to talk about in just a moment. But before we do that, we want to make sure that we thank Mr. Scott Rubin, because without him, this show would not exist. So thank you, Scott Rubin. Hope all is well with you, good sir. And with that said, gentlemen, I hope you all are doing good. How's everybody feeling? You all doing all right?
Yeah, doing good.
Okay, I'll take it. So, yeah. Look, I missed you all. Like we didn't do the show last week, and like right now, I'm pretty sure Fantastic Forum is the closest thing I have to therapy. So when I miss a week, I get a little.
That's a problem.
I'm a little off kilter. You know what I'm saying?
That's not good.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's wild out here. The world is crazy. So I definitely missed you all, even though like I did have to go ahead and like handle some business and whatnot, and I was happy to be able to do that. But at the same time, it's like know that you all were sorely missed. So yeah, but with that said, I don't know. Is there anything that we need to like talk about that we maybe should have mentioned quickly last week, or should we just jump right into this?
I say we jump right in.
Yeah, for therapeutic purposes.
For therapeutic purposes, let's do it. Okay. So with that said, I don't remember. Do we have review music? I don't think so, right? Or we do.
Wow, how long has it been?
Comic book review music? I don't remember which ones we do have. I guess it's only the video ones we have, huh? So, or no, we got news, but
yeah, we have news.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
And our endings and intro and outro.
I should say, because we didn't go ahead and I should mention, if you want to get down Fantastic Forum, there are a few different ways to do that. You can jump to fantasticforum.live, hit the call-in button. You will be the 5th member of Fantastic Forum, so you can make that happen. If you don't want to like call in, you could always jump into chat. We'll take your comments directly out of chat and bring them into the show. Jay, insert a witty chat comment here, please.
Hegzilla says, "Who is this mayor? Goatee, Altworld mayor?"
Yes, I did grow a goatee, and like I can imagine, like I think it was like really light 2 weeks ago, so it's kind of grown in fuller now. So but yeah, I definitely got that. What is it? The friggin' mirror universe kind of thing going on.
Ultra mayor.
Ultra mayor, right? Right. Hex says, who is this mayor, Altworld mayor? He said Governor Young. I love it. I'll take Governor Young. I know. Look,
He's a Marvel DC amalgamation now.
exactly. There it is. Even though, you know what? It's like, I really do like mayor just because I feel like it's closer to the people. I'm like, governor. I don't
Hey, you
know,
don't
man.
really have to like pick a side politically, technically, right?
Well, being a mayor?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
I don't know if I would say that.
yeah.
Look, I mean, maybe there was a point in time that would have been the case. You could just be like the mayor of the city, and people would be like, "Hey, he's a good mayor. We don't care what his political leanings are." I don't think we live in that time anymore, Moses. I don't know. I wish we did, though. That would be fun.
You could be the head of the trash collecting department, and you still have to pick a political side.
100%, right? Like, listen, it is such the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Hecht is in the building. What up there, Hecht?
What's up, man?
Nada, man. Heck, did you by chance read Deadpool Batman?
I did not.
That's okay.
I saw it at the comic store.
Yeah.
Too many covers. I don't know what the best one is. They didn't have the one that I wanted, so I walked away.
So when
Oh,
you wanted the Scotty Young,
I don't remember which one I wanted. I wanted something that wasn't that was cool, you know, because there was
Yeah.
like what 20 different covers.
like a
There's
blank
a-
cover?
there's a lot of
Is there a black cover?
I don't know.
no blank cover.
Oh, blank.
There's probably a blank cover. I can't imagine. There are a lot of covers though.
Dude, I went to the comic shop yesterday.
Mhm.
I dropped fucking $66.
Oh wow!
And
Look, so you got like 3 books.
yeah, pretty much. No, I got some stuff for the kid from next door because he's deployed, so he don't have access right now.
Oh, that's nice, man. That's real good. Are you gonna ship it to him?
No, he's gonna get it when he comes back.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
fine.
still cool. Like, you know, if I,
I'm waiting for my money because he said, "Oh, what do I owe you?" And I told him, "Okay."
it's
But-
like nothing. You pay me in freedom.
That's what he was explaining. That was what he was expecting.
No, because he knows me better than that. I'm like, no, you're gonna pay. I don't care.
He said, I didn't ask for that freedom. Look, Heck's like, I don't even get all the freedom.
I got the freedom to pick my comic book. That's about it.
That's it.
Man,
There
have
it
you
is.
have you seen, like we did the last show that we did?
Mm-hmm.
We did Batman #1. Have you seen the giant size?
Giant size Batman #1?
Yes, sir.
No. Now, is it like a larger scale book, or is it like a fatter, like more pages type of thing?
No, it's the comic.
Mm-hmm.
it's like what they did with Hush.
Yeah, it's fucking huge, man. It's like
11 by 17.
I want to say around there, or maybe a little bigger.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing because
You
I
were
don't think
when
my-
I showed the Hush one.
you showed the Hush one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had it here. It's 11 by 17.
Yeah. Is
Oh.
it?
But it's legitimately just a comic book. big.
Yeah. It's everything from the comic. What is wrong with your video, Oz?
He just look. This fool had to stop in the middle. Look, no, it's like your resolution is much lower than usual. Oz.
You're running through Real Player.
You look like you're in an FMV video game right now.
You look like you're playing off of the Sega CD.
which is wild because your video quality is usually pretty good. So I don't know if it's just an internet thing or you're not using a different camera, are you?
No, it might be an internet thing.
Yeah,
But,
it's okay.
Maybe your eyes just don't work properly.
They
And-
never have.
Ain't no Jaggies here.
There's all the Jackies.
That sounded like a slur. Ain't no jack.
It did.
He looks like the first Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Without the triangle tits. But yeah, man, like they had the giant size Batman #1. They had a giant size replica of Action Comics #1.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then they had a foil cover of Batman #1.
Giant size?
Yes. Guess how much?
Oh.
Guess the price point.
I mean, I would assume
Like
just
30
given what
bucks.
$30, you're crazy. That has to be at least like a $75 book.
Yeah, $20
$20?
for foil cover.
Oh, that's good.
What?
Listen, you can buy a regular size comic book for 10.
Brother, what are you paying for 10?
Like
It-
X-Men Alpha
You,
something or other.
100%, yeah, like
Yeah.
random Marvel
Like
key, like what they think
Kickoff.
is going to be key issues, which aren't going to be key issues, but yeah, there might be, they're bigger. They're not like 22 pages or 24 pages, but
Wasn't like Hush Hush 2 #1, like that thing was like $8.99 or something.
yeah, I
Like
think so
that's
too,
$10
right?
after tax. Yeah.
So yeah, listen, comic books today are expensive, man, and so
Life is expensive.
you're right about that, but I was just like, I'm shocked that like a giant foil cover comic book is $20. Like, I actually would have probably just bought that just for the novelty of it.
Is it
Man,
is it the same one that was in the blind bags?
I never saw the blind bag.
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah, I'm
did.
sure, I'm certain it was Oz. It has to be one of
It was
those,
the regular cover. It was the newsstand cover.
but it was foil.
Yeah, just foil.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's like, I think that's one of the blind bag joints too. Because it's like the silver foil, not like gold foil.
Right.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
never got one of those.
So I did go and look at the shop for you.
They didn't have any more.
They didn't have any more,
See?
but
See?
but what I was told is that they can get more.
Yeah, whatever. I was told there was
mean-
supposed to be a Rapture yesterday too, and look at that.
Yep. None of us.
I mean, I can get more on eBay.
That was invented in the 1830s.
Gold foil?
The Rapture.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I don't want no Rapture unless it's foil covered.
Or KRS-One. It's a good song. Yeah. So okay, cool. Well, listen, let's go ahead and let's jump into talking about Deadpool / Batman #1, and heck, you can definitely come along for the ride,
Hell yeah.
because I think you're gonna enjoy this conversation, I believe.
Real quick,
Mhm.
online, I'm seeing the Batman Giant Size Special Edition Jimenez foil #1,
Mhm.
less than $15.
$15. Wow. Okay.
The regular, the not foil was
No,
50.
this is the foil one.
Oh. Well, somebody's losing money.
I see. Okay. Somebody like bent one of the corners a little bit. So
That's
that's probably
Yeah,
what.
see.
But $11.99, it's sold on eBay. Well, I guess $5 shipping. So
That's what happened with the ones that when I went to the shop, they were damaged, so they had to send them back for credit.
Oh, jeez, man.
Yeah, they feel real fragile.
The blind bags.
Not the blind bags, the giant size.
Oh well,
'Cause
yeah,
they're
I can
so big.
imagine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's interesting because when I did ask about the blind bags, which I didn't know this, and I don't know if you all did, and maybe I was just like uninformed about it, but apparently, like the blind bag thing is a little bit like it's the beginning of a trend in comics. Like I know you were saying that Battle Beast #1 did a blind bag. And now the Battle Beast blind bags were, which Battle Beast is the Invincible spinoff. For those people that don't know the character in Invincible, he has his own book right now, and so, but those blind bags were the same price as the on shelf copy, and there was like a ratio in regards to like alternate covers and that kind of stuff. So you might get like a blind bag that is actually the same like standard cover that you could get, but it might be an alternate, like a alternate cover that's like, you know, somewhat rare, and then there was another one that was like a more rare one, and then some of them apparently came with the first appearance of Battle Beast in them instead, in Invincible, instead of the actual comic. So, which I guess is cool, but I know for me, I kind of be like, if I bought a blind bag thinking I was going to get Battle Beast, and then I got the first appearance of Battle Beast,
Yeah.
I might be like, that's cool, but now I got to go back to the store and get the Battle Beast comic I want to read, right? Like,
It's like gotcha comics.
right, and
And
that's the trend, right?
I don't like that at all. Like, what's the next one? Like, oh, this is a variant La Boo Boo instead of a comic book. Like, what the fuck is that?
Variant Labubu. See, well, listen, I mean, I will say that as long as it doesn't get too crazy pricing wise, I don't mind the blind bags, even though I do think each one should come with the issue you're trying to get. You know, like, you know, and you know, I say that now, but obviously there's some books like if you bought like a Deadpool blind bag and you got like the first appearance of Deadpool in there instead of like the book you're trying to get, I mean, that's a big deal, right? But at the same time, it's kind of like, but I want that
What
book,
was it?
right?
X Force?
Yeah, X Force,
X Force number 2?
No,
90, no, New Mutants. No, it's New Mutants. I'm
New
sorry,
Mutants
like
98, I
98.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
New Mutants 98. Yeah,
Like,
but
the only upside I can see to that is like when they have these variant covers that the comic store sells for 35 or I saw one that was marked down from 65.
mm-hmm,
And like if you blind bag that
mm-hmm.
to where it's a regular cover price, that's the only upside I can see.
Yeah, and I think that that's the thought process behind putting like those alternate books, like I was talking about, like Invincible. The first appearance of Battle Beast for Invincible is probably worth more than cover price of Battle Beast #1, right?
Yeah.
Even though, um, you know, it's like I'm not even sure it's worth that much because of Battle Beast. I think it's just because it's an early issue of Invincible, you know. So, but hey, that's neither here nor there. But okay, let's do this. Let's talk about
Sex,
friggin'
baby.
let's talk about Marvel slash DC Deadpool slash Batman #1. This is the first time Marvel and DC have collaborated in how many years now? Since the 90s, right?
35 years.
Yeah, some crazy number.
No,
So
that might have been right. I was fucking around, but that might be right.
no, it's definitely like I think it is like legit like 30 years. It may not be 35, but I think it is like 30 because I feel
No,
like the amalgam stuff happened in like the mid 90s if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know.
it happened
But
at the same time as Nightfall, so yeah.
yeah, so it's been a long time. The editors of both companies, you know, work together to make it happen, and so this is the first taste of that we get. As they did previously, they did have some books that were like Marvel produced books that were crossovers, and then they'll have DC
Like
produced books.
96.
There you go. And then DC produced books that'll be crossovers. The Marvel books have, or this Marvel book has come out first, and so hence we have Marvel slash DC, Deadpool slash Batman #1. Uh, I will tell you, I know when I heard this, I thought it was very strange. Like Deadpool and Batman teaming up seems weird to me. At the same
It's like
time,
the Creeper in Batman.
I mean, okay, but I guess more so I'm thinking it from uh uh like property crossover standpoint, you know, where it's like, but at the same time, I do understand, like, you know, obviously Batman is definitely DC's like biggest draw, and from the Marvel side, I don't know if I would have been like, oh yeah, it's definitely Deadpool, but I can see the argument being made, especially in light of his recent popularity. But I mean, there like Marvel has a lot of characters that you might be able to, I guess, maybe put in that slot. Deadpool is what they decided to go with. So
We could have
Well,
gotten Lobo and Sugarman.
listen, we're gonna speak on Lobo later.
well, by the way, there's a blue cover and a red cover
Of what?
of this book. I'm looking at all the covers right now.
Oh, of Batman or Deadpool / Batman. So okay, so they have
57 covers. They got
yeah,
every color of the rainbow.
So
they got
some of the characters on these covers like don't make sense.
like which ones?
Like I like the my cousin Lee's cover,
Lee
but
Bermejo.
it's Doom and Joker.
That is interesting. I wonder what made them decide to go with that. I mean, I guess they just wanted a villains cover, maybe.
I guess.
Isn't there another one that's like Magneto and Luther?
There's one that's Magic and Catwoman. This is
Magic
really
and
nice.
Catwoman.
Who drew
Okay.
that one?
That's Archer.
Can you share that, Oz, or no?
There's one with a Wonder Woman and Carol Danvers, ain't it?
Yeah.
Man.
Hold on. I guess we'll just go through all these. Let me.
Yeah, might as well take a look. Let's take a
that's
look.
the one I saw.
Because
this way I don't have to put all the individual images.
there it is.
So this is the main one.
Right.
That's
Which,
the one.
that's actually a pretty cool cover because
It's a Capullo.
yeah, and I also like that Deadpool is like bataranged up.
And I don't know why Wolverine is in this.
You know
I mean,
why?
I know. Well, I know he's in the book, but he's not fighting Batman.
No, but I'm just saying because Wolverine though. I'm just happy he wasn't the star of the whole thing. Like that would have been a thing where I would not have been shocked if they had went with like a Wolverine Batman, even though I don't think that would have been a good team up either.
See, this is probably the good one to get because it's a wraparound.
Yeah, that is very nice.
Put that on my car.
Oh, the homage cover. That's very cool.
There's a couple of these. The Deadpool one is really good too.
Yeah, that's a great cover actually. Who drew that?
That is Stegman.
Good for him. That's a Peach Momoko, huh?
I like that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
I love the soft watercolor. Like, look, it looks really cool.
So we got the Green Arrow and Daredevil, which that is one of the stories that takes place in this book as well.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Chichito, Marco Chichito.
You got it.
And then obviously the Scotty Young.
Right.
See, if I had seen that one, I would have picked it up.
I thought, like this seemed like your style. That's what I thought.
Right.
That's what you were looking for.
No, that's definitely
I
all
didn't even
heck.
know that was one of the covers.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen it.
So we got the Captain America Wonder Woman here. Is that Dodson?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another story that takes place. Then we got Jeff and Krypto, which is another story in this book as well.
It's cute as fuck.
Yeah. Wait till you see the story.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know they had an Infinity Gauntlet one. Wow.
No one told me.
No one told me.
I like this one, except I think Wonder Woman looks a little funky.
Yeah, but yeah, it is.
Joker, though.
Yeah, it's a cool homage. So it's Infinity Gauntlet #1 there. That's the kind of classic style with Deadpool in there.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that one.
Yeah, I agree. And so we got Rogue and Poison Ivy, which, yeah, that just seems like they just wanted two characters together.
Rogue's face looks a little funny.
Yeah, that looks weird.
She's got that.
Who drew that one?
Pep Larraz.
Oh, Pepe Larraz. Oh, that's interesting because he usually does really good work. Okay, it's Psylocke and Huntress.
I think this is just because they're both wearing black and purple, right?
That's
Probably, yeah, definitely colors and the thighs. They like, let's get those thighs out.
That's
Oh,
fan
this is
service
Scott-
right there.
that's
And if it's
Campbell?
Scott Campbell doing it, then
That's not J. Scott Campbell, is it?
It is. I just realized. I just saw it right now and realized it. He does better
Oh.
work than this.
he does. I mean, he's probably on a time crunch.
Yeah, but But honestly, that almost looks a little bit different. Like he's trying to like enhance his style some.
Yeah.
It looks very 90s.
Oh, who's that one?
That is.
It's a Ribic.
What is this?
Oh, it's Todd Ribic.
Ribic.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's nice. I like that. Oh my god.
The Frank Miller.
Listen, Frank Miller. That story is in the book as well, and we'll get to it.
I feel bad saying it, but I think
No.
Frank Miller needs to stop drawing now.
Hey, listen, don't feel bad. We'll get there.
Well,
Oh.
even like all his good stuff, like I mean, the best stuff is somebody else drew. He wrote, you know.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Yeah, he
Look,
can keep writing. It's just the drawing that.
listen, we gonna talk about Frank Miller in a minute. Then we got this Magic and Catwoman.
I love this one, but it's art germ, so.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Oh Jesus, Joe. Why do you not like good art?
Oh, this is tight. I
So,
know who this is.
Wait, is that
That's
thing?
Daniel Warren Johnson.
Oh, and big Barda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, damn, that's actually really cool.
That goes hard too. The way they're
Yeah,
both. Yeah.
yeah, they are like knockout blows.
Oh, is he pulling her hair too? Is that what's going
Yeah.
on, Vicky?
Thing fighting dirty. They like this chick is strong as hell.
It took me a while to figure out where his face was.
Oh, is this another wraparound cover?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's actually really nice. Who drew that?
Dan
This
Mora.
one's Dan Mora.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, then we get the Crisis homage here.
Why
I
is it
don't like.
laughing?
It looks like he's. I don't like laughing Batman.
It's the Batman who laughs.
He's right.
Oh, and he's got the whatchamacallit, the new Batman cape.
This is cool too.
Yeah, who's that one?
This one is another Dan Mora.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, look, Dan Mora's good, man.
Yeah, he's alright.
Really?
This is one Hecht was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding. He's great.
No, not that one.
I got a bunch of his stuff.
Not that one.
Wait, who are you talking about? You got a bunch of who stuff?
Dan Mora.
Oh, got you. So that's Emma Frost and Catwoman there, right?
I didn't even see that one. It's nice though.
Yeah, it is nice. Oh, I like that. I like that Captain America Wonder Woman.
Jim Chong.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That dude
man.
never disappoints, man.
No, he doesn't. And I feel like he has like a very classic comic book kind of style that's like kind of timeless.
But it's also like very soft, almost.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
you know, almost like a painting, kind of like how Peach Momoko does with the watercolor. You know.
Yeah. I feel you on that because it doesn't ever look dated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is another Rogue with. Is that who is that? Who is that? Is that Wonder Woman?
No.
Who is that?
I want to say that's Barda.
That's
No.
not Barda.
But they're like Savage Land type.
Yeah, but
No, but it is because of that baton.
that's Barda. That doesn't look like Barda.
Yeah, Big
Yeah, it's
Barda
Barda.
shows Rogue. She's out. Yeah.
No.
Big Barda in Savage Land.
They need to put on some clothes.
It looks like she's grabbing a boob too.
You need to put on some clothes. Who drew that?
Which one? The Barda one?
Yeah.
You don't
JD.
recognize this style?
Well, listen, I did, but I just want to double check.
Yeah,
He wants the audience to know.
It's Jay Lee.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. And then now we got this Doctor Strange and Constantine. That's actually really nice. I like that. Yeah, I do like that. Nightwing and Laura Kinney Wolverine. That's interesting. I guess that's like the legacy hero cover. That's interesting. You don't what don't you like about it?
That's Nepo baby cover.
Nepo baby cover.
I don't like the lack of detail here in the front, and I really don't like the comic dots on covers.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I feel like covers like they pay extra for that, and it should look better. I like the
Okay.
comic dots in the pages. I'm
Yeah,
fine with
yeah.
that. It looks good. It just for covers, I feel a little different.
Who drew that one?
That is Bruno Redondo.
Mm. Okay. No, I like that. Oh, okay. And this is friggin' eating contest variant? Harley
Yep.
Quinn and the Hulk?
Amanda Connor.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's just who she likes to draw, I think. Oh, is that Quietly?
Yep.
Nice.
It's Frank.
Frank.
No, Frank.
They're
See,
like,
now with
Miller?
Quietly, I don't
Say,
mind
no, you
the,
got to say quietly.
Oh.
with this one, I don't mind that there's kind of the dots here.
Oh,
It's
see?
background, 'cause it's
Some
background,
people can
but the
do
characters-
dots, but other people can't do dots.
Well,
But
Batman's
the thoughts
the
are
irony
different
suit.
too. That's like registration, like
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's
You
almost
can't-
like the pages colliding a little bit.
Yeah.
You can't do dots on like a plain background.
Well, like the way they did in the other one was like for like shading, and they didn't
Yeah.
they didn't do that because that paper won't create dots like that. The gloss cover paper won't do that.
So we got
That's hilarious.
Gambit and Robin here. Yeah, this concept is fantastic. Gambit charging up the giant Joker card from the Batcave.
I
Like
kinda
that's amazing, actually.
I like
Who drew that?
Kubert.
That's Kubert?
Andy Kubert, yeah.
Oh, got you.
Oh,
Okay.
what Kubert were you thinking?
Well, he was thinking Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that.
Because Adam is in the book, right?
Yeah.
And Andy did this cover. So, and we'll talk about it, but it doesn't look like
there's
that.
other Kuberts too. There's Emma,
Yeah, yeah.
and then I think her sister too.
Oh, there's a second daughter?
I think so, or cousin, like.
Gotcha.
Another
Okay.
lady Kubert, I think. But I think she might be more like an editor or something.
Oh, okay, got you. And so now we have Lobo and Deadpool here. So
I would
we
have got
do-
that if I had found it.
Was that Sean Murphy?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
He's got the space dolphins and everything.
Yeah.
Bite me, fanboy. That's pretty fun. And then and here's the Captain, or I guess that's a Miss Marvel technically, right? Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel, and Wonder Woman. Who drew that?
Alexander Lozano.
Okay. Yeah, man. I haven't seen Carol Danvers in that costume in a decade.
No, not even that, because that's the OG one, I think. Like even before.
Nah, is that the OG one?
Yeah, before the black and gold.
You're right. Like you're right. It might be even
The
longer.
original, yeah.
Yeah. And then Batman Wolverine here. I think we all know who that is. But,
This is the one I liked.
Oh, that's very nice too, though. Wait, what is that?
He's using Wolverine's hand.
Oh, it's like his skeleton?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like he
in the
did
movie.
like he did in the movie.
Oh, got you. That's cool. Who did that? Is that the Marvel Zombies?
No, Atomic Farm. Oh, no.
Sinkowitz.
Well,
Sinkowitz?
yeah.
Bill.
Yeah.
Sankovics.
Yeah. And then we got Storm and Wonder Woman here. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Not
I'm
a
feeling.
fan of that one.
Yeah, I don't think I like that Storm portrayal. Like, I don't know.
It's too like stagnant. Like
Yeah. And then this is the Doom and Joker we're talking about. Who drew that?
That's my cousin.
Oh, right. You did say Lee Bermejo. I'm sorry. My cousin.
That's Lee's Joker right there. Like you see this.
Yeah.
You know it's him.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Team Tiger Claw.
Oh, no.
oh, that was pretty cool too.
I like that one.
Shout out. I see Ruffy. What that's Ruffy Died 86 in chat. What up? Thanks for coming through. We appreciate you. And there's the blue cover and the red cover.
Yeah, I gotta get both of those.
Hell yeah.
And the symbol cover. Yeah, listen. So how many covers are there?
I told you there's
This is the
57,
last
man.
one. This is the last one.
Punisher, Lobo, which that's cool. Who drew that?
That is Alessandro Capusio
Okay.
Capuccio.
and Mattia Lacano. Lacono.
It's a nice cover. I like it. Like that story is not in this book.
Is that
But
supposed to be Red Skull, or is that just the skull that happens to be red?
Just a skull that happens to be red.
yeah, I think it's the moon with like a
Yeah, it's a
skull and
And I believe it's Iacono, not Lacono.
whatever. Tomato.
yeah.
I see the name, and I want to say like Capullo, but it's not. It's totally different.
It is different. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of covers. Look, whatever your taste is, there's a cover for you for this book. Look for
I think I have
Deadpool.
too many tastes.
No, I agree with you. Like there were definitely a lot of covers in that I would be like, you know what, I would pick that up. I would pick that up. Like I would like, and that's wild because I haven't felt that way about many books where usually like I'm not really the like I might see like an alternate cover that I might want to pick up. But at the same time, I understand. Like, there's a lot of talent that came out to make this, just because it's the first time Marvel and DC have come together to collaborate on anything in 30 years, right? So, if you say to somebody, "Hey, do you want to do a cover for the first Marvel DC collaboration in a generation?" Most people are gonna be like, "Yeah, I want to do that," right? So you get like the cream of the crop, you get the pick of the litter, all that. So as we saw with those covers, because like look, they even got Jim Lee to do a cover, right?
Capullo
So
said, "I want 3."
right, exactly. Well, he's the artist, the main artist in the story, so I can understand why he probably got to do more if he wanted to. He's drawing all this stuff anyway, right? So let's talk about the main story. Deadpool, Batman. This basically what happens here is Deadpool's hired to basically take out Batman. Deadpool is the merc with the mouth, so he gets hired as a mercenary to take out Batman. And one thing that I will say that this book does that is different than the last outing that we had with DC Marvel crossover is they don't there's no like kind of like story lead in regards to like how these characters came together. They just treat it like the Marvel characters and the DC characters just kind of exist in the same universe. And
Well,
well, what's the well, Jay? Talk to me. What did I say that doesn't jibe with you?
they do mention he comes from another universe.
Do they?
Yeah, Joker had to use the cosmic treadmill to get him.
He even recites the spell, which I thought was interesting.
You know what? You're right. That does happen.
You're thinking of the Wonder Woman, Captain America one, because that like they
Or even
tell a history.
All the rest of them just
Yeah.
go with it, and even this story pretty much goes with it. And then you're right. At the end, they do kind of give you a little bit of an explanation, but but you are correct, Jay. They do say that he does come from or well, and that's the thing. Did he? I know that he used a spell,
Clarion did.
right, to get somebody that was as crazy as himself, based on the way that the story goes. Does that mean that he knew that he was getting somebody from a different universe, or does that just mean that he was just trying to like?
No, I think
The way he says it is the only person they found came from another universe.
yeah. He says,
Okay.
And I had to use the
unfortunately,
cosmic treadmill to get him, and then I just called Reverse Flash to use it instead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, but you're right. So let's put it like this: uh, as opposed to the '90s crossover, there's light explanation, like, and it's on the back end of things, which I feel like that was much more front loaded. Where I guess comic fans maybe were different, right? Back then, like if you're gonna bring them together, you got to tell us how, right?
Or you don't not rehash what we already did, which was like that was like I mean, this is still a little gimmicky, but not as gimmicky. Like then because we have to vote for see who won in the basket.
Yeah, in the 90s there was like a
Yeah, so it's
voting
like more an
process.
engagement thing.
Right.
Whereas now they're just like interesting team ups so far.
Yeah, which is wild because it would be so much easier to do that in today's day and age, right?
Yeah.
Like the voting back in the day was like cumbersome. Like, like you literally had to like go out of your way to vote. Now we could all vote from our phones, right?
Yeah.
if they wanted to do that. But I can understand why they wouldn't, especially from a business perspective. It's like, let's just, you write your story, we'll write our story, we're good, right? And and then you give each other approval or whatever. But anyway, so Deadpool comes into Gotham looking to try to hunt for Batman. He's looking to double dip while he's in Gotham, and he crashes into Bruce Wayne's mansion because he's like, hey, you're a billionaire. You obviously probably have like some enemies or some like folks that you don't like that you just want off. I'm here. Tell me, who you want killed, and I got you for a nominal fee, right? And he finds that Bruce Wayne isn't. He tells him like, I'm not that kind of billionaire. But this entire exchange is actually, I think, really great setup for the tone of this book. And I should mention, because I don't think we did so far, that Zeb Wells is the writer for this book. We did mention Greg Capullo does art. It's Tim Townsend on inks and Alex Sinclair the colorist. But Zeb Wells is kind of one of the go-to guys when it comes to comedy writing in comics. And his Deadpool in this book is actually pretty funny, in my opinion. I don't know how you all feel about it. What did you all think in regards to like the level of comedy and Bruce Wayne playing the straight man? What do you think, Mo?
I think it was funnier to just see Bruce Wayne do it, because like I seen the one where it was. I think it was Zeb Wells that wrote it too, where it was Avenging Spider-Man, where he
Uh-huh.
fights in the dream world. He gets attacked by like the Disco Dreamer or whatever, and he's stuck in the dream world, and then Spider-Man's technically the straight man there,
Okay.
and it's just the
Because
the
Avenging
little
Spider-Man is Deadpool and Spider-Man.
right, and
Mm-hmm.
then so here Batman is the straight man. It's like I don't know how he didn't figure out that they're the same person because they do the same one line response that in both situations. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it made it funnier. It made Batman inadvertently funny
Gotcha.
because he's like, I wasn't.
Right.
It
Right.
was
Right.
like, oh, I thought you were scared, weren't you? It's like, I wasn't. No scared at all.
Right. So I don't know. What do you think, Oz? Was Deadpool funny to you in this book?
Yeah, because he didn't annoy me.
Okay.
That's the danger with Deadpool is he can cross from funny to annoying really easily. And I think
That's true.
it is the especially if you team him up with Joker. Now you got two idiots.
I mean,
I
is
think
Joker an idiot?
he acts like an idiot.
I think this one is because this is one of the three, right? Like this isn't like the real one.
I mean, hey, he has a particular design that
Yeah.
I feel you why you would say that. At the same time, who knows, right? Like who knows? So, but continue, Oz. Sorry.
Yeah, it helps that he's got Batman to do the like Mo said. Oh yeah, I scared you, huh? It's like no.
Right.
So it helps tone it down.
Yeah. How about you, Jay? Did you find Deadpool amusing?
Yeah, I thought they were a good comedy duo.
Deadpool Batman, the comedy duo we didn't know we needed. Got you.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
No,
an
and
odd couple.
100%. Like I like on paper. I won't even say on paper. I guess just for me for the
Well, you
announcement.
read it on paper.
I did read it on paper, but the announcement of it, I was just like, I'm not sure that I really want to see that. But I will say that I found their interactions much more enjoyable than I realized I would. Whether we're talking about Bruce Wayne or Batman, because both of them were pretty funny. Especially like the whole idea of like Deadpool crashes into Wayne Manor while Bruce Wayne is looking at his laptop, and Deadpool, because of how Bruce Wayne was dressed, basically insinuates, "Oh, my bad, I thought you were masturbating, but seems like you're actually doing like regular research. My bad." Which I thought was pretty funny, just because, and the way that it's written, it's like it's still like, okay, that joke will go over your head if you're like 11, reading this book, but if you're like 14,
Not if I was 11.
you perv. No, like, but
It
yeah.
would have gone over my head at 4, maybe.
So but yeah. So I was just like, that's actually pretty funny. But the book continues. The bat signal goes up, and Deadpool is basically like he mentions to Bruce Wayne, "Hey, I'm in town to go get this guy they call Batman, and they told me about him and his whole thing, and it sounds ridiculous. So, but I don't know. People here feel a way about him, but obviously, this is like some stuff that's happening comedically, but I'm gonna go get him because they're paying me." And then he sees the bat signal in the sky, and he's like, "What is that?" He's like, "Is that some kind of like bat? What do you call it? A bat call or a bat?"
Yeah, bat call.
Yeah. And then Bruce Wayne says it's a bat signal, and he's like, and Deadpool, of course, is like, "You're like, obviously this guy's doing a bit," which is hilarious from the standpoint of Deadpool, because and of course for the audience, because you could totally understand where Deadpool will come from seeing these things for the first time, and just being like, okay, yeah, it sounds ridiculous. But so Deadpool does go to the rooftop where the bat signal is being projected from, on the top of Gotham's police department, where Jim Gordon is waiting, as will happen. And like, again, Deadpool and Jim Gordon's interaction actually made me like laugh out loud, just because it's Jim Gordon being Jim Gordon as he usually is, and Deadpool just being in that scenario where you literally have him like huffing and puffing as he scales the side of the building to get onto the roof of GCPD, and he says something like, "Is this the line to meet Batman?" Which made me laugh, just because I don't know, it just feels right for Deadpool to say that, and Jim Gordon being like, "What the hell are you doing? Like, like, who are you?" And telling him like, "Hey, I'm friggin' the commissioner of the police here." And Deadpool basically telling this fool like, "Listen, no, you don't have to tell everybody you're a cop. Like, you're," he's like, "your mustache screams that from the top of your lip without even saying a word."
Your great Santini stash.
Right, the great Santini stash. Right. And I'm just like, that is friggin' hilarity, man. Where it's just like, and it's just it's funny because it's true. It's like nothing of what Deadpool is saying is like, it's pure observational comedy here. So, but we're just so used to that dynamic because it's been established. I mean, maybe not since the 30s, but not long after, right? Like Jim Gordon waiting for Batman on the roof of where the bat signal has been projected has probably been something that's been happening at least since what, like the 50s or 60s? I don't know, but somewhere in there.
Definitely 60s.
Yeah, somewhere in there, and it's just like, okay, we're also used to that as Batman fans, that to have a Deadpool kind of come in and comment on it like this is all kind of ridiculous, is pretty funny. But then at the same time, when Batman does show up, you have Deadpool giving Batman his props because he's just like, "Yo, I thought it sounded silly, but now that I'm here with you in my face, this whole bat thing actually does work." and like Moses mentioned, you have Batman basically coming with like the one-liners like, "I know." You know, which it does make Batman inadvertently funny, right? Because it's just like, yeah, like we all know that it works, but you know, the
Like he could
Batman,
just grimace. Like any other writer would have just had him just grimace. Like,
right,
you know.
right. But Batman and Deadpool have a very short fight that is Batman basically outclassing Deadpool in every way he can. And of course, what makes it amazing is Deadpool being Deadpool, just kind of being like, okay, yes, we fought to a draw. Like, you know, like, yes.
We
It's
should
like,
team up.
right, right, right. He's like, I've earned two. Like, we have a mutual respect, right? And it was actually pretty funny just because it not only is it Deadpool just being funny and trying to like totally ignore the reality of the situation, but then it's also him playing into like the classic tropes of these like superhero kind of fights without having to go through the drawn out process of that whole thing, you know? We didn't need 4 pages of Batman and Deadpool actually fighting to a standstill, especially considering that it's like Batman and Deadpool should not be fighting to a standstill, right? Like this is the Marvel comic conceding the point, you know, right? Right, which is like, you know, I can't be mad at that.
No, like how much prep time did Batman have?
I mean, I guess he had like a solid amount of prep time, like, well, not solid, but you know, like a solid half an hour, maybe.
I
Well,
mean,
he-
he's
well,
fought Deathstroke enough times, so
Right.
Right,
Basically the same.
And the League of Assassins.
yeah. Listen, like it was one of these things where reading this book, I was a little bit like, okay, are they going to try to make it seem like Deadpool and Batman like are on the same level? Like Deadpool is going to be going toe to toe with Batman because you know Deadpool's dangerous, but he's not more dangerous than Batman. At least not in my opinion, because it's like the only thing is that Deadpool, of course, can keep coming. Like there's nothing that
And
Batman.
he's willing to kill.
Yeah, there's that. But everybody Batman fights is willing to kill. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like that's not new for Batman. It's just like the big thing is more so okay. Like in my mind, I was like he has this healing factor, and so there's things that Batman could normally do to people that would maybe incapacitate them. That may not be the case for Deadpool, but that was the only advantage he had. But like Batman didn't even need that because he just restrained him.
Like,
I think
I
if
would-
Batman knew about the healing factor, he could go harder because he knows he can't kill him,
Right.
so he could do a lot more damage and know that he's just gonna recover.
Absolutely.
I think like Batman fought Spawn, and it was a standstill technically.
Yeah, and listen, but Batman, like Spawn, is a whole nother level than Deadpool.
Yeah. So
And that makes it feel tropey there as opposed to how this book felt.
Right, right. Which, hey, but back then, I mean, that because that's a '90s book too. It's like,
Not the
You
new
know.
one.
huh?
Not the new one.
I still ain't. Ready.
Oh, you're talking about the new Batman Spawn?
There's a new Batman Spawn.
Did they have
Oh.
another standstill?
I didn't read it.
Oh, I think you're talking about the OG one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. Yeah.
I'll read it because I was going off of the OG too.
yeah,
I'll read it and then I'll let you know because I have it. I just haven't read it.
yeah. But yeah, man. So yeah, we basically have Batman and Deadpool like basically seeming to team up. And you know, I don't like I know the book has technically been out like a week at this point. So, you know, I don't necessarily want to spoil it for folks, especially like, you know, heck, you might want to pick this book up. I don't want to spoil like the book for you or the rest of the audience. But
Well, I ain't gonna say why, but I do have to go to the comic shop on the 8th.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
You
DC
said he didn't
show.
want to
I
say
thought,
why.
I said I don't want to talk about it. Goddamn
Look, shout out to referee the 86 says the Batarang that scarred Spawn for like 150 issues after, which hey,
it.
and my man knows his comics. There it is, right? Because for real, like that, like, and that was one of the cool things that McFarlane did do with that crossover, where it's like, you know, we were used to the idea of like these things not having lasting effects, and McFarlane was like, nah, bump that, man. He's gonna shoelace his face up
No,
for the.
because they retconned it. They gave a in Spawn universe reason for it.
But how long did it take for the retcon to come?
That was like immediate.
They gave a immediate retcon for that?
There was
Yeah.
because it was an issue they had to because the issue didn't come out on time, so they had to read. They had to give you an explanation.
So they came up with another
You're
reason.
talking about you're talking about the Batman, the crossover issue didn't come out in time.
Right.
Got
Yeah.
it.
So
Got it.
like you're reading like issue 22 and he has that all of a sudden, you know.
Got it. Got it. Well, still, look, I'm not gonna mess. I'm gonna give Todd his props.
It's still
Still,
yeah.
because he would, like, I'm sure if it had come out when it was supposed to, he would have been like, let's just roll with that. But you know, but anyway, so
And then that would have gotten sued for.
well, like, they're not gonna sue him, are they? How they gonna sue him when?
Yeah, they could have. Okay, I think that might have been an issue too. They didn't want him to keep.
Oh,
know.
jeez,
Because
man.
the next time, there's a time where they mention it again.
Yeah,
Mhm.
He talks about running into a guy.
yeah, in that other
And
city.
Yeah.
the little bar says something else, but
Yeah.
it was Batman.
Okay.
But they don't mention Batman, and you can't.
Well, listen, I get why you don't mention Batman in the Spawn book after the fact. Like, the crossover is a crossover.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah. So yeah.
We all know what happened.
Right, exactly. And there it is. So, look, like Mo says, right? Read effing comics, right?
Yep.
There it is.
Exactly.
So, how did you all feel about Capullo's art in this section of the book? Like, well, how about... Okay, good job, Jay. Look, like, and so, what, like, I mean, Greg Capullo, of course, you know, comic legend at this point. Where you say you liked it, like, was there any particular thing about it that stood out to you, or was it just, you know?
No, it's just consistently good.
Yeah, absolute. And look, and that's something you can generally rely on Capullo for, right?
Yeah, but see,
Mm-hmm.
even though I agree with Jay, and I liked it too.
Mm-hmm.
But he's usually I felt like he was a little more toned down than normal. Like you know, he usually does the cape a little cooler, and you know,
I hear
gives it
that.
the good like some of those shots, like when you finally see Batman after he like snuck up on Deadpool. Like I feel like that panel would have been better in another Capullo comic. You know, but it could be a timing thing. You know, he's working on other stuff and this short story, so it's like I'm not gonna say he didn't do a good job, but he
It feels toned down.
yeah he it did it was a little more utilitarian, you know.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. How about you, Oz? How'd you feel about it?
I think it's fine. I don't have any issues with it. It's Capullo.
Right.
I mean,
There it is. Yeah, you know, I hear you. And as far as the story goes, Oz, I mean, you know, you're obviously our resident DC guy and a pretty big Batman fan as well. How did you feel about this particular story? Did it do both of those characters justice from your perspective?
I think so, and I especially like that they acknowledge he's from a different universe because now you can make it all canon
Mm-hmm.
to both of them. Whereas the other ones like you mentioned, like they've always existed together. Feel like an Elseworlds tale, which isn't a bad thing. It's just I like the way this story was told better,
Mm.
and it
So
makes me want to read the other issue.
the Batman Deadpool that's coming out.
Yeah,
Got you. Okay. Cool. Um, with the way that this book ended, do you feel like Batman Deadpool book is going to be like almost like a continuation of this story somehow, or like, you know, like that adventure might take place like within the same time period as this issue. What do you think, Jay?
I don't think so. I
Okay,
think it's companies gonna do their own thing.
got you, got you. What do you think, Mo?
I hope they don't.
Okay,
Like,
why?
just two original, two standalone stories that are good. I think. I think when they try to create a continuity out of it, is probably where they're going to end up dropping the ball.
Mm.
You know.
Okay, okay. And what about you, Oz? Oh, good. No, go ahead, Mo. Were you
No, it's
good?
just basically as long as they just get two good talents on both sides doing two like independent stories that are equally like good is the way to go from it.
Okay. And what about you, Oz? Do you feel like
I
they
want them
might?
to do their own thing. I wouldn't mind a a panel of, hey, I remember you, and then that's it.
Okay.
Just go with your story.
Okay. 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 Cool. Yeah. 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 Like it'll be interesting just because, um, like I don't know if like I don't have like I guess strong feelings on whether it should like continue or not from this story. I just just want it to be good more than anything. Um, but yeah, I think the Batman Deadpool book is going to be Grant Morrison. So
Oh,
I
see,
mean,
it's gonna be
Who's gonna draw it?
Mora, Dan Mora. So yeah, the art will be good.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
not who I would have wanted to draw it.
really, who would you prefer?
Aaron Cutter.
Oh, okay, hey, that's fair. Yeah, yeah. So, but okay. So, with that being said, let's talk about some of these other stories in this book because well, there's 7 altogether. Referee to 86.
Rough Rider.
Oh damn it,
You
referee.
look like a Rough Rider. You should know.
you don't know hip hop like that.
Mm, wait a minute now. Come on now, referee to 86. Look, Rough Rider
All
86.
presidential history.
That's hilarious. My bad, Rough Rider. My bad. Damn it.
Oh no.
That's a Rough Riders, bro. Listen, Rough Rider 86 did say that I like the Captain America / Wonder Woman story. I wish it was a little longer though, and I'm just gonna put this out here right now. So I did say like we got like 7 stories in this book, but in reality, I think we have like 3.5 stories, and then we have like 3 like
Vignettes.
not even vignettes. It's kind of like gags that are in comic book form. Like it's almost like a joke.
A strip.
You're right. Like yeah, it's almost like it's like a elongated or glorified comic strip. So and I'm saying that just because I don't want people like going out and spending their money and thinking they're gonna get 7 full
An anthology
stories.
book.
Right, exactly. Like no, you're gonna get like maybe like 3 stories really. And like Rough Rider said, Captain America, Wonder Woman, Rough Rider liked that joint, but wished it was a little bit longer though. Honestly, I feel like if it's gonna be as a backup story goes, it's the perfect size to me. Just because um it's like you can't have like a full length story and then the comics still come in at a particular price point, right? Like this is what we're like, and these comics already cost an arm and a leg as is, right? So if we had like 2 full length stories, then it's like we're out here talking crazy numbers for these books.
Especially
So
if it were giant size.
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right.
Or gold
So
gold foil.
right, exactly. So
Or
uh, with that said, let's talk about Captain America and Wonder Woman comes off or comes next, and that book it was Chips Chip Zdarsky and Terry Dodson that did that story. Rachel Dodson does inks, and then letters from VC's Joe Carmagna. Carmagna. My bad. I always mess up his name.
It's Caramagna.
That's what I said.
Carmagna.
So, how did you all like this story? Like, how did this goes more so to the point I was making, where like they kind of just melded the two worlds together. No explanation. They just worked as if that was the way that it had always been. Did you all have any issue with that aspect of this story? I know, Oz, you said you didn't, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
didn't like it.
Oh, you didn't? No, you said you didn't like it. Right.
The story
Mo,
itself is fine. It's just that I prefer the other way. Let's say it like that. I don't want to say didn't like it because it's a good story.
got it. You just prefer a little bit more, like, because you want the stories to be able to potentially have like canonical impact.
Yeah,
And even if they don't mention it again, at least you could be like, it is technically, or could technically be canon.
yeah.
Got it. Mo, you don't care either way.
Nah, man, I think it was perfect that they didn't explain anything. Like they gave me like decades worth of this story of
Right.
these two friends and compatriots or partners in arms, you know.
Right.
And you could like, I didn't feel like it was anything missing. It was just done in such an abbreviated form, and it hit all the points. Like I don't have any questions of their friendship and their service.
Yeah.
You know? And it had a beginning and an end, like
Right.
perfect. So it's like, and for a story that short, that's like it's a challenge, you know. And
Right.
they did it. And I loved it.
Right. How'd you feel about it, Joe? How'd you like it in regards to the aspect of those worlds just like existing as one world, those the two universes?
I was fine with it on my second read through.
On your first read through, how were you feeling?
I was like, huh,
Huh.
yeah.
Got
And
it.
on my second read through, I was like, okay.
Got it. Did you read the entire book twice, or did you just read that story twice?
Just that story twice. I thought it was a preview at first.
Got you. For
So
another book coming out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of skimming it and reading it, and I was like, huh. And then it wasn't a preview, so I went back and read it again.
He's like, oh, I need to read this like for real. Got it. Now, I will say, as a Captain America fan, I actually like really dug this story, and I liked, like, you know, I can't mess around and like purport myself to be like a hardcore Wonder Woman fan, though I am a fan of the character generally speaking. Wait, what's this head shaking, Moses? What are you
don't
talking?
like women?
What are you talking about? I love women.
Yeah, sure you do.
He said, sure you do. I don't know what that means, but whatever, Moses. Listen.
See, look how you said whatever.
What's that mean?
Whatever.
Like whatever.
See, I didn't say it like that, but whatever.
There you go again.
Listen.
Whatever. With your Kirby hands.
So listen, like the parts of Wonder Woman that stand out to me, like the iconic nature of Wonder Woman, I really felt like shown forth in this interpretation and in this story. And I love the idea of like Captain America feeling like, oh, I've heard about this person, and and the way that people look to me for inspiration while we're fighting this war is the way that I look to her. Like, that was actually really cool, and I could totally see Captain America like feeling that way, given that like who Wonder Woman is as a person and her fighting like in the war and whatnot. So I was like, yeah, that's actually really cool. Yeah. So I love that aspect, and then to keep reading and to be like, oh, this is like the story of these two people and the friendship they had, like or have had like throughout the years. I was like, that's cool, because it was just like, not only was it the story of these two people's friendship, but like you mentioned, Moses, it was also the story of like this shared universe, and like they kind of showed it like at its its infancy in World War II, and show it progress as you see like all the seminal events of the DC and the Marvel universe, whether that was like the first appearance of Galactus, or it was like Crisis, like the Crisis event, you know what I'm saying? Or
Not killing Maxwell Lord.
right, exactly, right. And so it was actually really cool, like to watch that, or to see that, because again, and this is like one of these things too, where it was kind of like it was done in a way, and like I think I do have the panel here that I can share. Um, it was done in a way where if you're a comic fan, like you know what like these scenes are representing, you know?
Yeah.
But if you're not a comic fan, you have like the dialogue that kind of leads you through it, and you can still kind of like just take it for what it is as far as a panel goes, you know? Um
He was at the Crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was Storm back there.
Oh
And
shit!
Spider Man was back too. Yeah.
yeah, there it is, right. And I thought this was really funny too, because you know, like I'm not sure if this was a thing that was like something that Dodson like normally does, but like this panel here with like Galactus and Wonder Woman, where like the main focus is obviously Galactus and Wonder Woman, but it's hilarious how like Dodson is really like, okay, like we don't really need any details on anybody else in this picture. Like this Captain America, even though this is like a story about him too,
Yeah.
is like nothing, you know. This thing, I'll give him credit for the Firestar here,
Yeah.
right? But this Green Lantern, I'm like,
Yeah.
that Green Lantern is not like nothing, right? And then Mr. Fantastic over here, I was like,
I don't think you know that's Green Lantern without the hammer.
you might not. I agree, right? I agree. Even like it's like the hammer. Like if you don't have the construct, you're like, I think that's Green Lantern, right? Because it's like it's not like the glove isn't quite white enough.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, it looks like a foot for one.
looks like a foot.
His elbow's all weird. But that's what I like that he did, because it's kind of like it's almost cinematic. Like those are the parts that are out of focus, you know?
Right. Absolutely, absolutely. But it's good work, and like I feel like you know this story does a great job of storytelling, because not only does it like kind of focus in on the moment where these two meet, and then it bookends it with like the final moments that they're together, but then it uses that as like a storytelling motif to show like quickly show all the moments in between, and then it like gives you, like I said, a snapshot of what their friendship was like basically throughout a lifetime, but then also gives you a snapshot of what it was like, all the seminal moments of this shared DC Marvel universe, and gives you like a lot of cool like Easter eggs and moments if you're a comic fan that's been reading, you know, a long time comic fan. But if you're a new comic fan, then you can just appreciate each of those moments for what they are, I think. And the way that the story's being told, it does an amazing job of like being something that's accessible to new and old fans.
If you're a
So,
new comic fan, you don't know what any of that shit is.
well, you don't know what it is, but because of the way that the story is told in regards to like the captioning and such,
Yeah.
it gives you like it.
Crisis.
Say again.
You know about Crisis.
Why would they?
Because it happens like they did like
Because they
5
just had
movies.
the animated movie
Yeah.
come out.
But look, you say it like everybody's watching those joints in this day and age. Like the DC animated joints aren't as popular as they used to be.
Yeah, I think they watch them.
I think so too.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna argue because you might be right, but
It-
I
it's
don't think you are.
It's more accessible than the comic.
And they're all on
No, I agree.
and they're all on like every like streaming platform.
No, they're not.
Yeah, because if they were, I would have seen it already.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Like what I'm saying more so is the sad fact of the matter is more people probably know about this Batman Deadpool crossover than know about those movies coming out.
It's not true.
You don't think so?
Like there's all this like ads on my algorithm for like Aztec, like Batman Aztec.
Well, yeah, that's your algorithm.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means.
That means you mess with Batman stuff and you mess with Aztec stuff. So they're like, he's gonna love this. Rough Rider says the hype. I hyped the meeting of these two up much in my head. I always thought Captain America would take Steve Trevor's place.
That's what
Interesting.
it kind
Would
of
have
felt
taken.
like a little bit, but they never
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
really go with the romance.
No. They
They're
just have
really
like.
close at the end, but they don't. You don't see them like making out or anything.
Well, but it feels like a platonic friendship, though.
Yeah, like it's more valuable than a relationship that could end over some bickering. You know?
Yeah. Like, and don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, there's definitely been comics where Steve Trevor has had a platonic relationship with Wonder Woman, like after the fact, right? Like they've,
Yeah.
but you know, it didn't feel to me like they were hinting at a romantic relationship. It just felt
They
like,
could have tried it out, and just didn't work out.
We only had like 3 pages, man.
So that's when the pages.
If you do the romance part, then you got to do the breakup and makeup part too, and that's at least 4 more pages.
No,
That's
it's
hilarious.
implied.
listen, I kind of feel like it was just like
Implied odds or implode.
let me put it like this.
You get 100 years of history in like in three or 4 pages.
It
It's
felt
between
like
the panels.
it felt like a relationship of mutual respect to me.
Yeah.
And what I know is this: if
That'll
Captain
happen in a
America,
romantic relationship.
if Steve Rogers was taking down Wonder Woman, he probably would have married that chick. Because that's the kind of guy Steve Rogers is.
Yeah, but she wouldn't marry him.
I mean, why not?
I mean, he's the closest thing to like demigod than that she has as a male.
Like, look, if you're not gonna marry Steve Rogers, who you gonna marry?
Someone that's not gonna just get old and die in front of you.
Like Steve
Oh.
Trevor.
Oh, so just Superman. Then.
Obviously, that was a mistake back too. So
Yeah. So, but yeah, but yeah. Anybody got anything else they want to say about Wonder Woman, Captain America before we move on to our next story?
They should make it an animated movie.
They could do it in 7 minutes.
There it is.
Make it a DC Presents.
Dude, that'd be cool if they did these like as a multimedia thing. Like you get one as like a cartoon or shorts or
Animated shorts. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
I would like that actually
get, like,
for this
Gendy
one in
to
particular.
Get Gendy to do all the animated shorts.
Rough Rider says they seem like colleagues that hang out more than anything. I agree.
Yeah.
That was the vibe I got as well. So
And again, that's what I liked about this story, because the story could, I guess if I do have something else to say, is this. The story could easily be like tropey and gimmicky too. And it wasn't. It's actually interesting where you want more of it. You know?
I agree. Yeah. I agree. Like this version of the shared DC Marvel universe seems interesting enough that I would want to see like more stories inside of it. I agree with you there. And I think what I liked about it more than anything was the fact that it definitely felt like it was a shared, like it was like a mashup of both the universes as opposed to like amalgam, which was like kind of like its own complete new thing, you know? Mm-hmm. So yeah. So the story after that, we get Krypto and Jeff, the baby land shark. And this was a good little story in itself too. Uh, it's like it's not the kind of thing that I would have thought that I would have liked, but reading it, I was like, it's actually pretty cool. Like they do their thing, and it's literally just them playing like volleyball, which look, as I say it out loud, I'm like, this sounds ridiculous. Jeff, Jeff the Baby Land Shark and Krypto playing volleyball, but the
in.
way, right, exactly, but the way they do it is actually pretty
and the
cool.
and the art style's good too.
It really is, like the art style, and I should mention those folks, right? Because that
It's
is
Kelly Thompson writing
right.
and Gurihiru doing art, color.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Cause yeah, I was just like, okay, but I got a pic here that I can share, and add to the scene. Boom. There we go. And just so you all can see what the art style looks like. It's definitely like has like an animated kind of feel to it, but it's definitely done in a dynamic kind of way.
I need a whole comic of this. Thank you.
There it is. Uh
And
oh,
speaking
jeez.
of,
Uh
it
huh.
is a short comic, and it doesn't overstay its welcome,
Right.
which
No. Yeah.
I appreciated.
Yeah,
I felt the same way, where it was just like it did what it was supposed to do. It they definitely understood the assignment,
it's kind of like
and
how Rough Rider said earlier. It's like a little commercial break, kind of like it's just
yeah, 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 and they just think like they're definitely having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like Crypto is cute in this. Jeff is cute, and they're like doing their thug thizzle, right? So like, how can you be mad at it? And I think that's basically what it boiled down to, where I'm like I can't be mad at this because it's it's doing something very specific. It's not overstaying its welcome.
and I hate Jeff.
Do you?
Yeah,
Listen, I
You
like
need to quit playing Rivals.
no, it's I just hate him because he's not real.
you want Jeff to be real. I love
Yeah,
it. I love it. So yeah, but it definitely just like kind of does its thing, gets in and gets out. Um, After that, we go to Green Arrow and Daredevil, and this is a Kevin Smith joint with Adam Kubert.
Who the fuck is Kevin Smith?
Oh wow, I know. And so Kevin Smith wrote series for both of these characters,
yeah.
and so
He brought
I'm
Green
sure,
Arrow back.
yeah, yeah, and so um with that being the case, like I'm sure that like this is definitely a thing where he was just like, okay, like I just want to see these two guys together, like, and it definitely feels like that. you know Not in a bad way though. I don't want to make it seem like the story's terrible or anything like that, but you could just tell like Kevin Smith wrote a story that he would geek out about, and or a short story that he would geek out about, and and yeah, like how did you all feel about the dynamic of these two coming together? What'd you think about this story, Jay?
Oh, I thought it was good. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it does a lot quickly,
Mm-hmm.
but it does it co concisely,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I appreciate that.
Yeah. And it's definitely like a kind of mirror kind of story type deal, because you have Daredevil fighting against the League of Assassins on one rooftop, and then on a neighboring rooftop, you have Green Arrow fighting against the Hand, and both of them are kind of on the back foot a little bit, but holding their own. And they eventually end up in the same street as they're fighting off these ninjas, and they kind of do a quick little team up and handle business. And so, yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like I said, a story. It feels very much like Kevin Smith, like geeking out about being able to have both of these together and doing what Kevin Smith does. This actually is a very, I think, another one of the candidates that would be probably cool to see as an animated short.
Mm.
Because I'm sure like what they could do from a animation perspective and how dynamic this all could be would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, even the book already looked dynamic, the
Hmm.
story, and this also one that I would be like, oh, I would want like this could be like a mini series I want to read. Yeah.
And look, I'm certain that there are a lot of people that feel that way. I'm a little bit hesitant just because I don't know about a Daredevil Green Arrow dynamic in a long-term form, like long form kind of thing. Like definitely a one shot. I could totally see the one shot, but Kevin Smith, man. Kevin Smith gonna mess around and be like, it's 12 issues.
Yeah. And it'll actually be 13.
Maxi series, right? Exactly. It's slated for 12. It's like I got a little long-winded. It's 13 now. You're gonna mess around and it's gonna take 2 years for it all to come out. It's like, so I don't know, man. Like, but I
What if it
wouldn't
were
go
a
beyond a one
CW show?
shot. Sorry, say that again, Hecht.
What if it were a CW show?
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think what a comic book one shot is as far as I'm willing to go with this, but that's me being conservative. Look, I wouldn't. I don't know if I would have done the Deadpool. I don't know if I would have done the Deadpool Batman, and we see how that turned out. So don't. This is just me giving an opinion. That doesn't mean that it's the right one. So this is just an idea of what we got in this book, and so yeah, man, like that is it's cool as hell.
That's
Like
a really cool page.
yeah, and I was just like, okay, like how can you be mad at this? Like Green Arrow hopping away from the Hand and Daredevil hopping away from the League of Assassins and these fools meeting in the street. I'm like, that's cool.
You know what they need is some Ninja Turtles and the Foot.
There it is. Look, if you add Ninja Turtles, then you can have your 4 issue series, right?
Yeah.
You need room for all those characters to breathe.
Who drew this?
Adam.
Adam Kubert.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, yeah. So that was cool, man. And it's definitely like a classic artist doing their thing. Um, I see Rough Rider in chat basically saying still waiting on that TMNT Daredevil crossover, even if it's just the origin. What if Splinter was Stick's pet and just roll from there? I mean, the same accident made the TMNT and Daredevil. So yeah, man. Listen, I mean, they definitely paid homage to the Daredevil origin in the original Eastman and Laird books. So I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I think there's a reason it hasn't happened. So
Licensing.
right, right.
Well, Jay and I are owners at IDW, so we could be able. We just
Hey, I gotta talk to you about that, man.
Okay.
My stock.
Yeah.
What
Hey, don't look at me, pal.
the
Hey, don't look at me.
Yeah, no, it was never meant to. COVID happened. That's why it got cheap, but it just hasn't
It's a
bounced back.
novelty.
Yeah, I just got it so I could say I'm owner, and it comes in handy when we're at parties and tell them, "Oh, I'm actually a shareholder too." Oh, well, hello, sir. Come in.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Come right in, Mr.
Let me
Magnum.
buy you a drink.
Yeah.
Like, it's tax deductible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I am a shareholder at Funko, so
Like,
There it is. Like, as you should be. Jesus.
right.
So, the next story we have is basically the Rocket Raccoon and Green Lantern story.
This was a really fun one.
If you say so, Joe.
I
Is
didn't even
it-
read it myself, actually.
Is it just
Oh, it's great. Like the punchline
No,
is
see, and
amazing.
and that's the whole thing where it's like, yeah, this is basically like this is one of the ones that is definitely like a glorified comic strip. And like there's only so much room you have, so I get it. It's Al Ewing and Dyke Ruan with a
I don't
color,
think you could say that anymore.
or it could be DK. I don't know. It's
DK, yeah, that sounds better.
DIKE. I said Dyke. DK. Like I feel like DK would have an accent mark or something, right? But I don't know.
Are we
Ruan,
canceled?
huh?
Are we canceled?
Maybe there it is.
Damn.
And then it's Moreno Denicio on colors. And yeah, this is just basically a story where you have the Guardians of the Galaxy meeting the Guardians of Oa. And yeah, they basically doing like cosmic exchange program where and they give a rocket to the Green Lantern Corps and give him the Green Lantern ring, and the Guardians take Hal Jordan. And yeah, like if you're gonna read it, I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
I did
But
like the design for Rocket as a Green Lantern.
I mean, yeah, it feels like one of the other animal Green Lanterns, right? But even though I guess it's a little bit of a Guy Gardner esque kind of thing,
Yeah,
because it's like the jacket's kind of Guy Gardner.
yeah.
I don't have the picture of it, so I can't show it to you all. But
I think Jay got it tattooed on himself.
but it's crazy.
Let's see if I can share this.
We have Rough Rider who mentions here says, I thought the Nova Corps would have been better with Green Lanterns, uh, like a talent exchange thing. And I think this is the thing here where if you're going to take the time to do a Guardians thing, Guardians of the Galaxy, especially a Guardians of the Galaxy that includes Nova in it with Green Lantern, it's like, yeah, like this really should have been a Nova Hal Jordan story, right? Like people would have loved to have seen that, I think. And it just, yeah, it just didn't happen. There it is, Jay. Good job. So,
Green flame on, or green flame on.
yeah, exactly.
Yada yada.
Yada yada. So, no, it's a fun little story. It's just like it does feel to me like a little bit of like I get it. Like you only have so much space, and maybe if you only have so much space, you don't try to like do a Hal Jordan Nova story in 2 panels or 2 pages. But like this may not happen again for another 30 years. So I don't know. I'm like, well, it's right there. It's right there, right? So yeah. So
And we're not going to spoil the ending, but
yeah, yeah.
so good.
Joe loves it. Joe loves it.
One of my favorite sounds in the world is Giddy Joe.
And then after that, we go to the Frank Miller story, which he wrote, penciled, inked, and then Alex
Color.
Sinclair does the
Yeah.
colors. And I was actually excited for this when I was looking at the credits because it says it was like Old Man Logan and Batman The Dark Knight Returns. So I was just like, oh, like I would love to see those two characters like specifically like meet each other, and it's not that. It's just not that.
I can
And
only imagine your disappointment.
oh, so disappointing. And Oz mentioned it earlier. Um, I am going to show a panel, and it's not going to spoil anything because there's nothing to spoil.
There's nothing to spoil.
There's nothing to spoil here. So,
It's two old men grumbling at each other.
basically, which is pretty much on brand for Frank Miller at this point, right? I know. So it's like, okay, and it hurts me to say that because I wanted this to be good, but the art isn't good, the story's not good. It's just like, and like, like Oz is basically saying maybe Frank Miller should just like not draw. And I based on what I saw here, I might tend to agree, even though, oh, I'm sorry. Are you showing that, Jay?
No.
Oh, okay. Then let me remove that. I thought, okay. Oh, let me remove that too. Yeah, I was just like, yeah, like, because Old Man Logan is a specific Logan. So I was just like, oh, okay, like that person, even if it was a short thing, like just those, like that version of Logan having a conversation with that version of Batman could be like a great 1-page conversation, like
Even
iconic.
if it was grumbling, but
yeah, well, yeah, like like there would have been like something to be said about those two characters talking about the state of the worlds they live in, or the state of the world in general, whatever. But it wasn't that, and it was just like, okay, it was just I can't even tell you exactly everything that happens because it's done poorly. So I'm just like, yeah, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So
Jay Lee,
I think he just dipped out for a second, but we'll see.
I gotta go to the bathroom, so take me
Oh,
off.
okay.
I'm not wearing any pants.
He's not wearing anything. He's like, oh no, there it is. Moses just peed on his way to the bathroom. Yeah, man. So yeah, so this is definitely like, I think this qualifies as like the half story because it's like it's not even like, well, maybe not. I don't know. Like it doesn't have a good payoff or whatever. And then the final joint is a Logo story. And Logo,
I saw a lot of promotion for that.
did you really?
Yeah, because that's the one I didn't even know that was a story. And then all of a sudden I see stuff on Facebook. I'm seeing stuff like going through Bing, like, oh, there's a new amalgam or a new crossover with
Yeah.
Lobo and
Wolverine.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the thing, like I didn't like it wasn't a thing for me where like I didn't know that was even happening because I remember them promoting the other stories,
Yeah.
like they definitely were like, hey, this is a thing that's happening.
And then my thing was in the promotion stuff that I saw, like I couldn't even read the logo. I couldn't read the logo for logo.
The logo for logo. Logo for logo.
I thought it said loco. I was
That's
like,
hilarious.
That would be fucking cool. But no.
Loco.
Yeah.
It's like they're leaning into their Latin audience. They're like, yeah. And this character design is actually pretty cool. Like I can't knock it with like the chains and the claws and
I'll knock it. It kind of looks like a reimagination of New 52 Lobo.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like he plays in a K-pop band.
Yeah, that's true.
I could see where you're coming from with that. Yeah, so I don't know. For me, I was just kind of like, this at least was like enough of a, like, well, I guess the amalgam aspect of it initially threw me off just because I didn't know they were going to do any amalgam stuff. But I was just like, but after that initial kind of thing, I was just like, oh, okay, cool. This is what we're doing, and um, it's interesting. It's interesting, even though I was totally like, they had a Coltron, and I was like, who is Coltron? Because I didn't recognize the DC character. Apparently, it's Cobra, and I don't know who that is. Like I'm not. That's too deep into DC lore for me, apparently. Because
Cobra?
Cobra, yeah. Like I don't know. Like do either of you know Cobra as a DC villain?
I've never heard the name. Maybe I I know Copperhead.
Yeah, no. Copperhead's a different character. Hold on. I'll pull up. I'll see if I can pull up a picture of Cobra because I was just like,
With a K, right?
yeah, with a K. Cobra with a K.
First appearance February 1976.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's an old character.
Yeah.
But and I've seen, like, when I saw the picture, I'm like, okay, I think I've seen that guy once or twice, but I don't know who that, like, I couldn't even tell you whose villain it was. And then on top of that, to mix that character with Ultron, I'm I don't know. I like that feels like I feel like Ultron is a way more prominent villain than whoever this Cobra is, but that might just be my Marvel bias, so I don't know.
Or maybe they just wanted to use somebody that wouldn't matter.
Maybe, I guess, but like
I
again,
mean,
why mix him with Ultron? And the wild part is, I feel like I think I did read that that character was in the original Amalgam mashup, and so Rough Rider says Cobra was in the Young Justice cartoon. I watched Young Justice. I don't even remember Cobra in that
You don't
cartoon.
remember stuff though.
That's true. Do you remember Cobra and Young Justice?
I never watched Young Justice.
Oh, you should watch Young Justice. It's real
I'm
good.
it's a good one.
Dude. Okay, listen. Look, I'm not gonna tell Moses anything else. You look, if you want to
You
deprive
never tell
yourself
me anything.
of, listen, I told you all, like, I told you all to watch Young Justice when it came out, and forced you all to review like the first one, and eventually you all got on the page, kind of, but you didn't keep watching, so it's okay. If you don't want to, if you want to,
the app died
okay.
where
So,
it came out. Like
Yeah,
the DC universe.
Yeah, that's true too. Then everything went HBO Max.
but
Then
yeah.
everything got written off for tax purposes.
So I think part of it was a holdover from Amalgam. Maybe that was why, but I don't know. So, and I could totally get why you'd be like, okay, if we're gonna kill anybody, let's kill that guy. So
Yeah. Jobber fodder.
exactly. So logo. So, but anyway, all right. All in all, let's rate this joint. What did you all think about the first Marvel DC collaboration that we've had in 30 plus years? Jay, what would you rate Marvel slash DC Deadpool slash Batman #1?
I would give it a 4 out of 5. The stories are enjoyable. The ones that aren't are short.
Right.
Um, and I love that punchline.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha. There it is. Jay's all about Guardians or friggin' Rocket Raccoon and Green Lantern. I'm not mad at it. Moses Magnum, what would you rate Deadpool slash Batman #1?
Yeah, I'll do about 4 out of 5 too. I don't know what would make it a 5, but they were all fun. You know, I enjoyed all the stories, even like the
Mm-hmm.
ones that weren't. I still enjoyed that Frank Miller one just because it's just like it's like a B movie or something, or like a parody of it. You know, like
So crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna give it. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Honestly, and I would love to give it a 5, but yeah, there's like a couple stories that are duds. Unfortunately,
Gotta blame Frank Miller for that.
hey. So but it was all in all, it was good, and it was what I liked about it too was that it did the job that it was supposed to do in regards to crossing over the two companies or the characters from the two companies, but it does feel like it did it in a different way than last time. And that's cool too. So I'll give it props for that. Like they're trying to keep it fresh. So, but yeah, that's it. Hecht, what would you rate the review, buddy?
I rate the review 5 out of 5. Honestly, I didn't care about the crossover.
Got you.
Y'all made me want to read it.
Boom. That's what we're here for. That's what we do.
I might even buy it.
There it is. Rough Rider 86 gives it 3.5 Eddie Murphys, which is a thing that we do on the other show. But I'll still take your 3.5. You know, because look, if I mess around and get too much Rough Rider, Moses will disown me. So, you know, don't like I appreciate what you were doing there.
You can't tell on his face, but
oh, you can tell. Look,
it's the other show, the one he likes doing.
Listen, we all know Fantastic Forum is my first love. Everybody knows this. So
you know what happens with the first love.
Yeah,
there it is.
It's the starter marriage.
The starter marriage. Wow. So anyway, go you gonna say, Jay?
No, sorry, I pushed the wrong button.
Oh, okay. Look, it's time for us to get out of here. Let's do some final thoughts.
Bum, 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 bum.
Thank you, Hecht. Shout out, look, Rough Rider, thank you so much for joining us, man. And look, if you have a final thought, feel free to put it in the chat. We'll go ahead and read it out. So,
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, listen. So that's he's telling which Eddie Murphys as far as rating of the comic. So he used Coming to America, Norbit, another 48 hours, and then the half is Bowfinger.
I think
I never saw Norbit.
I think Norbit is the half.
hey! Everybody got their Eddie Murphys that they love the most. Because I know, look, I said Golden Child as a good Eddie Murphy, and I know CT looked at me like I was crazy. He was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh man."
Distinguished Gentleman and Boomerang.
See, that's what I'm saying. Look, Distinguished Gentleman is classic. Love Distinguished Gentleman.
Look, the kids that stayed here, they love Norbert, dude.
Really?
Yeah. It was like a kids movie that was like PG-13. So
they were about Norbit and in like Tyler Perry's Medea. Like they were all about that.
Okay, like Eddie Murphy's not in that, but I feel you. It still tracks.
In relation.
Right. Norbit. There does feel like there could be a follow from.
I think they also like Big Mama's House too.
Right, exactly, right.
Yeah, that's
the in between. That's the missing link between those two places, right?
Not Tyler Perry, Big Mama's House. That's what they like.
Oh, Big Mama's House makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
So, okay, Heck, what's your final thought, buddy?
Get your local comic shop.
Man,
and go read some stuff because ECKO is coming. And I'm gonna get into that like a big old pizza. You know what I'm saying?
There it is. Jay, final thoughts.
Slowly but surely, I am progressing in Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Oh, nice.
Where are you at in it?
Either like I'm just be the Widow, so I can either go to Greyholm or Greymore or the Blasted Hills.
What act are you in?
Still Act 1.
Oh, brother. I haven't even played it, but I've seen it. You got a ways. You got a ways, man.
What happened to whatchamacallit? Borderlands.
Dude, Steam Deck can't play it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. That sucks.
Unfortunately, I will be without Borderlands 4 for a minute.
Damn.
Until I can come up with a console.
Well, is it one of those things where it's just you can't play it on the Steam Deck, but if you like plug it in to like a keyboard and mouse, you might be able to?
No, Steam Deck just can't run it.
Okay.
Yeah, the system specs are too low.
I heard a lot of shit about Borderlands, and like there's a lot of people sleeping on it.
Yeah, I know that it like there are people saying that like the Switch 2 version got delayed recently, and
they were refunded all the pre-orders.
right, but I've heard people say like they should delay the entire game, like on every platform. Like they're just saying like it needed more work, and it's not quite where it needs to be, unfortunately. But I don't know. I haven't played it, and I know
the people that have it running are really enjoying it.
Yeah, like basically, like if you have a high-end PC, you're good.
But it's gotta be a high-end.
Yeah, like a high-end PC, right? Not just not just a good card. You gotta have a high-end PC. But outside of that, like if you're doing it on the consoles or anything else, it sounds like you're in for like not a great time. Not like unplayable, but yeah. So that's unfortunate. But we'll see what happens. I'm sure they'll patch it eventually. Because Lord knows they can't let that joint sink. So.
Listen, the game you want to get is Water Park Simulator.
Water Park Simulator? What? Water Park Tycoon?
No, it's literally Water Park Simulator. Like that's the name of it. You make a water park. Bam.
And then you get to go down the slides or what?
I mean, you can.
Oh, okay.
You're running the park. You got to run everything else.
Got it. Oh, yeah.
But
most Magnum. Final thoughts, buddy.
I got nothing, man. Just enjoy, have fun, and if you missed the rapture, you know why. I knew I wasn't going nowhere.
For the entire Fantastic Forum, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate you. We'll be back next week. With that said, please let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you would like to see more of. We'll listen. Hit us in our Discord. We'd love to hear from you there. We're the Fantastic Forum. Good night.
Good night, Eddie Murphy.